Hey there, folks. Hey, Pirate Gearboy 12, who says, this game better be as epic as Armor Attack on television. I'll tell you right now, this game is not as epic as Armor Attack, not in my opinion anyway. Made my face like bigger this time. I don't know if it's good or bad. Maybe it's too scary to have such a giant stew face in the stream, but let me know what you think about that. This is the game. It's called Tank by Programma Software Program Products. Let's see if you look very closely. It says TRS-80 Tank, 16K level 2. It came on a cassette. Here's the cassette. Programma Tank, very simple. I found out that it cost $6.95, so $7 when it came out in 1979. And I saw a review for it that said it's a really awesome game for $6.95. So keep in mind, 1979. At the same time, we also have the competing product here, CLOAD Magazine of July 1979, which cost, how much did it cost? $3.50 or $3 if you were subscribed. So basically half the price. And it has a bunch of programs on it. So we're going to try that first and see what we got here. And then we're going to play Tank, which is a two-player game. And hopefully the Gamer's Grotto will play two players with me if he can get his computer working. Maybe he can even join earlier on the stream if he can get his Discord working. We'll see. But in the meantime, I'm going to start off with the CLOAD Magazine and see how that goes. And, yeah, that's basically it. Thanks, people, for joining. A couple things. First of all, tonight we're changing the clocks here in the U.S., at least on the East Coast. So we gain an hour tonight. Spring forward, fall back, which is awesome. So it means I have more time this evening. I might do 2 streams tonight, depending on how long this one goes. Let me just get this started. C-load. Start the tape. I may do 2 streams tonight and continue with the 3-and-3 game that I was playing the other day, which I enjoy. It's hard but a lot of fun. That's a more of an adventurous puzzle style game. Hey Matt, thank goodness the extra hour of sleep. Pirate Gameboy says, honestly, as far as strictly computers go, I'd probably say the best one for gaming in 79 was probably the Atari 100. I mean, the Atari 100 came out in 79, so that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, Atari, I had an 800 XL, a couple years after that probably. It was really a good computer. I enjoyed it a lot. It's working. Let me see if I can get you on the, I don't know if it'll work, but I'll try. Hold on. See if I can get you on a call here. Okay, Gamers Grotto, can you hear me? I don't hear you, but I hope the thing froze up here.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
Oh, I do hear you. I do hear you. Do you hear me? That's the question. My audio might be only going out to OBS right now.
No, I don't hear you on my end. I only hear you through the stream.
Okay, well, I do hear you. You are broadcasting on the stream, so you are that part of it is working. I think for some reason I'm not able to probably get you this to work properly because it's like OBS already took exclusive control of the mic, I'm guessing. And I don't know how to release that. I probably don't want to mess with it right now because I'll lose the stream or something. So you are on, but I don't know that I'll be able to do anything beyond that. Yeah, okay. He says it's fine. Okay, so anyway, let's get the game here. You guys heard Gamers Grotto speaking though, right? There's something weird with the audio here on the emulator. It's doing something funny. Hopefully you guys can hear everything okay. CLOAD Magazine, issue 17, July 1979. It looks like it's making a circle, an orbit of a planet. Matt says, crazy to think the Atari 800 was manufactured in 1982. I only have an Atari 400 with the awful chiclet keyboard, but I loved it. Some great arcade ports, and I love programming logo on it. Yeah, mine had the nice regular keyboard. It was pretty nice. You know, it's funny. I spent so much time just going to self-test mode and watching it run the self-tests. I don't know why. I just love the fact that it worked at all. And I didn't have that many games for it. But I had a few games. Alright, so it's just made an orbit. I mean, that's sort of nice, I guess. What's the point of that? It's just showing how it can plot a graph. Gamers Grotto, feel free to talk. I mean, I think we hear you. At least I heard you before. So if you're still on, feel free to give your audio commentary to what you're seeing here. Well, I don't hear him either anymore, Pirate Gamer. I heard him for a second. Did you hear him at all, or you didn't hear him, period? All right, that was just the cover program. So let's load up the next one. There's something funny going on with the audio. I heard him for a bit, but it quickly cut out. Okay, interesting. This is your stream. I was talking with you. Well, you're a guest. You can talk if you want. You know, like, you're entertaining. Matt says I heard him at first. Yeah, he was there. He's not talking anymore. He decided he's being shy. That's okay. I wish I could reset the audio for the mic. I don't know how to do that, though.
Oh, I'm far from shy.
There he is. Everybody, if you're not subscribed to Gamers Grotto's channel, by the way, make sure you do that, because he does some psychotic stuff there. He does some live streams where he's like quiet the whole time because he forgot to turn his mic on. He does some really good stuff though on his channel. In all seriousness. All right, let's run this program, see what it is. Welcome to your auto's best friend. You
don't want me pulling my weight, Matt.
Welcome to your auto's best friend. U.S. or metric measure? I don't know what this is. U.S. How many gallons does your fuel tank hold? It's the hell out of me. I don't know. 30 gallons. How full is it now? 75%. Highway fuel consumption expected? I don't know. 20 miles per gallon. I have no idea. City fuel expected? Same thing. Enter date. What do you want? Like my blood type next? It's probably gonna die when I tell it the date. 11/6/2021. Is your auto license odd or even? I don't know. Odd. Oh, it thinks it's like in the gasoline shortage in the 70s when they're rationing gas. I guess like when they were rationing gas in the 70s, you could only buy every other day gas. That's pretty funny. So Monday, 11/6/2021, even day, you cannot buy fuel. How many highway miles do you drive today? 0. How many seal miles do you drive today? 0. 0 fuel consumption, no predictions. Your range is 450 highway and 20 city miles. Now it's an odd day and you can buy fuel. How many miles you drive today? I don't know. Depends if I go tomorrow to that expo in Connecticut or not. The Retro Gaming World or whatever it's called. I probably won't, but... Oh, jeez. Who the hell cares? Alright, this game sucks. This program... I mean, it's not a game. It's a program. I had enough of that. Let's go to the next one. I mean, that was like somewhat interesting, but not interesting enough to waste my time with it.
Well, that was fun.
That's the Pirate Gamer Boy 12 agrees with you, Jeremy. He said, "LOL, great program." So, well, there's some applications on here and some actual games. So, I mean, this one was an application. So we got cover fuel. Sorry, that's the other side. Cover fuel motorcycle is the next one. Then we have How Far, Bounce, and Psycho. So we'll see what we got in here. Matt says, we're in the mid-80s with gas. Gas got so cheap. Cheapest air pumped was 54 cents a gallon. That last
one totally beats every game I've played so far on my channel.
You know what? It probably does, actually, even though it's not a very good game. I think it does sort of beat every game you played on your channel, but that's saying more about your channel than it is about this game. No, I'm just kidding. Gamers Grotto mostly plays like PS4, PS5, and VR type games. A lot of full motion video adventure. So Pirate Gamer Boy 12 has very high expectations for the Psycho game. He says, "Whoa, Psycho, like Alfred Hitchcock," and I'm pretty sure your expectations are going to be badly disappointed. But we will see, because I don't know, I haven't played it yet. But I did look at a little bit at the source code, and it didn't. I'm not sure. We'll see what it is. And this one is motorcycle. Motorcycle jump. Do you want instructions? Wait a second. Why Why did my other screen go off? Hold on 1 second here. I need to do something. Hang on 1 sec. I did something stupid. What the hell now? Hold on. First of all, I forgot to stream on Twitch. Let me turn the Twitch stream on. Alright, so I'm now streaming on Twitch too. They missed the beginning, but they didn't miss too much, so that's fine. Okay, new instructions, yes. In this game, you'll drive a motorcycle through an approach and over a row of barrels. To land safely, you must land on the long flat part of the landing ramp. To control the speed, push F to go faster, push S to go slower, and I think this is like really pathetic, push FFS. Accelerating too fast causes you to skid and crash. You now have to push Enter to control the speed. Gamers Grouse says there's actually a modern PC adventure game set at the Psycho House. So interesting. And Stars May says, I'm listening in the background. We'll enjoy the chat when you can. Okay, man. Alright, so F to go faster, S to go slower. Okay. Where am I? That's zero. Those are my wheels. What happened? It's like a long ramp. What the hell am I doing? Was that good? How come my barrels jump? Okay, barrels jumped 1. Oh, got a little bit longer. What's the point of this? Oh, I think I landed on it. I'm not sure what happened. I got 2. Oh, I went too fast. Skid, crash, injuries, 1 broken arm, 1 broken leg, 1 broken rib, hospitalization 4 months. Prior Game Boy is an Atari Stunt Cycle clone. I never played Stunt Cycle, but if this is Stunt Cycle, then I feel bad for Stunt Cycle. And Stars Base, I played this. You made a game like this at level 2. You call it Evil Knievel. So I have 23 broken ribs. How many ribs do I even freaking have? How many ribs are there in a person's body? I don't know. How can I have 23 broken ribs? And Stars May, maybe this is your game that someone stole, for all I know. When did you make this? When did you make a game like this? If you jump over the buses, but not too far. Oh my god. I'm gonna be dead pretty soon. How come the first one I did fine, and then the second, now like I'm not doing well? It's kind of like Excite Bikes, I'm not as good. Let me try one more time. Just speeding up is killing me. What am I supposed to do here? I only pressed F twice. It's just accelerating too fast? So maybe I gotta wait until I accelerate again. Hold on. There we go. Okay, there, I made it that time. This game was in the arcades? Not this one. Maybe the game you made. If this game was in the arcades, it's pretty pathetic. I mean, it basically is Evil Knievel. Probably somewhere for the TRS-80 football game I show at time. Gamers Ground, you want to try this? I don't know if you're still connected to me on Parsec, but if you are, you're not. But you want to try it? You're welcome to try it. This arcade doesn't want a refund. Is that a no? Let me try one more time. Go, 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 go!
As exciting as this looks, I think I'll pass.
Fair enough. All right, I'll just quit before I'm dead. All right, that's enough broken ribs. I think I broke every single bone in my body. Oh, look at that! Too bad your body couldn't take anymore. Your next of kin has been notified. Do you want to try again? No. My next of kin probably like, screw you, Stu. Like, good luck. All right, let's try putting a different game in. Let's try the next one. Oops. Why is it playing before I did anything? It's not supposed to do that. CLOAD. Now play. Stars Manning says his version was better. I believe it. I mean, it's probably not that hard for it to be better than this. Well, I mean, it was okay. It's not something I want to play more than 2 seconds, though. Let's see what this next game is. Our next program. It's called How Far. It sounds like an educational title. It's probably not so good, but we're going to try it anyway. Also, why is the star not moving? That's not a good sign. Let me restart it. Let me restart the emulator to this giant mode here. Hold on. CLOAD. Wait, CLOAD. Play. Atari Stunt Cycle was similar to that in format, but it was much better. I mean, it's not hard for it to be much better. It's originally a discrete logic arcade game that's dedicated home con. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Pirate Game Boy 12, you seem very knowledgeable about games. You must play a lot of games, read a lot. While this is loading, I'll show my pickups for the last couple days. I got this game, which it's on my want list for a while, but never really went to get it. It's an expensive game. The Serpent Star for Apple II, which is a graphic adventure. So hopefully I'll play that at some point. I got a copy of Crystal Castles for the 2600, which is sealed, but the shrink wrap is a little bit torn. I got Star Raiders 2 for Atari 8-bit, which is also sealed. If you want one, there's more copies on eBay. What else? And I got this game, which I'm not even sure what it is, Better Late Than Dead, which is obviously a newer game from 2016. I got more stuff too, but that's what's in reach. Is it still going? That sound maybe we cleared it. There was no sound on that game just now, was there? I mean, the sound seems like it's stuck. You know, after this game, I'm gonna kill the TRS-80 emulator and restart it again because I think it's sort of stuck. The audio may be stuck or something because it's showing as if it has a constant stream of something going on here in the desktop in the OBS thing. I'm trying to kill it and restart it and see if that makes a difference. But after this game, not after, because I don't want to reload this again. It looks like it's been loading for a long time here. Oh, that's right. Matt has the home standard unload version of Stunt Cycle, the motorcycle grip controller. That's pretty cool. So how big is that? How Far by Martin Maybe. This program calculates how far 2 points of the Earth are and what direction the destination is the origin. Who really cares? It's a demo run using the White House as the origin. Just start at the beginning of the list or specific city in mind. Specific city. What's the first letter of the city in mind? N. North Pole. I don't think Peking starts with an N. Or Prague, for that matter. Oh, it's just indexed on the N here. I went to New York. Specific, press S. What? How do you actually get it to pick the city? Oh, it's just telling you. What? Wait a second. Oh, it's just telling me from the White House. It's 203 miles, and it's all giving me all these other things. Ah, screw you. Who the hell cares? I'm gonna kill the emulator and restart it now. Alright, that did actually release the audio that was doing some weird thing here. Let me start it again. I think it was screwed up the audio somehow. Alright, good. I think it's better now. I didn't know the North Pole was a city. By the way, Gamer's Grotto, I got in the mail also that PS4 game. Not the Man of Mencia, but the other, not the whatever the, you know what I'm talking about, the sweet, what the hell was it called? Oh, this one. This one here, Little Hope. The thing that annoys me is I paid $20 for it, but this guy obviously got it from Walmart for $8. So I mean, I guess that's life, but I wish I could have got it for $8. All right. What was I doing? Let's put it.
That's smart that he left the $8 price tag on there too.
I guess he's trying to rub it in. All right. CLOAD. Let's load it here. Matt says, is a city at the South Pole while year-round inhabited research city. Okay, a game called True Fear. Similar to the ones I play by Tex Murphy creators, more horror-based. No, Stars Manny says, good question. Do you play games on this channel you bought recently, or do you select something at random from your collection? So, I used to select things at random for my collection, completely at random. Now I'm, like, sort of trying to do a little more structured, so I'm alternating between adventures and really, really old stuff that I want to feature. So today's a really old stuff that I want to feature day. Last stream was an adventure. I played 3 and 3, and I might stream 3 and 3 tonight also because we have extra time tonight, an extra hour. But regardless, if not, I'm going to play it on Sunday to continue that game. But in terms of the old stuff, mostly I've been switching off between TRS-80 games and Atari 2600. So both of those, in my opinion, are systems that don't get a lot of love. Atari 2600 gets a little more love these days.
We had to torture him just to get him to play Star Trek Bridge Crew.
Thank you, Gamers Grotto. Atari 2600 gets a little more love these days, but really it doesn't compared to a lot of other systems. TRS-80 gets no love at all, and I used to have it as a kid, and I really want to give it a little more love. All right, the game of Bounce, you maneuver a ball around the screen, try to get into pockets. You have about 2 minutes to get as many of the 6 as possible. I don't know what that means. The ball must enter the pocket head-on or it will bounce out. The arrow keys control... What just happened? Oh, sorry. The arrow keys control the ball's direction. You'll not be able to make full turns around with one keystroke. Each time you change the direction of the ball, a slash will be left behind at the turn. Whenever the ball hits a slash, it will bounce according to the angle of the slash. You will not be able to make a turn too close to the wall. I don't know what that means, but let's find out. If you become trapped somewhere on the board, press the E key for escape. This will reposition you on the board. If you wish to start a new game, press the R key for reset. A last warning, if you alter the shape of a pocket, you will not be able to score off it. If you want sound, find the knob that prevents accidental erasures, the second part of your tape recorder. Press, okay, hopefully we'll have sound. We'll see in a second. Oh, there's the sound. Alright, so that's the ball. It started moving to the left. I didn't do anything yet, so... What am I supposed to do? No. I broke it. How do I get it to go head on into the hole? It's a little bit delayed. Interesting. So I'm making barriers here. And it says you can't change direction too close to a hole. This is really damn hard. Because the holes are tiny. And there's a delay. Finally, I got one. So the idea is trying to bounce around and get into all these holes. This is actually an interesting game. It's just very hard. Because the input is delayed. And if you miss basically one time, then it's like impossible to ever get in that hole again because you blocked it off now. Crap. Damn it. Oh, somehow I got in. Okay. This is really hard, though. My time is running out, too. Ah! Stop. That's things in my freaking way. I'm not going to make it, obviously. Oh, I did. Wow, okay. I got a score of 3. Wait a second. Why did my time go back to the beginning? How come my time reset? Alright, let's see if I can still get into one of these. I mean, I blew it. Let's just reset. Okay. Now that I understand what I'm doing here, let me reset. But I don't see how it's possible to really do this. If the controls weren't delayed, it would be super easy. But the controls are delayed, and therefore it's basically impossible. It's horseshit. I can't... Alright, this game sucks. I mean, I got lucky there, but... It's like bouncing me all around the places where I bounced around before. That was sort of satisfying. You can't make little adjustments. It's a shitty game. It's not well designed, in my opinion. So I have time 1 and time 0. Why is there 2 times?
Because I'm with Stars Manny. Is this a game where you have to be on acid to understand it?
You might need to be. I mean, I don't know why why there's 2 sets of time. Also, why is there time 1 and time 0? So okay, I mean that was okay. Damn you. There's no way to get in here. Yeah, there was 2 kinds of sound. There was sound via cassette output, and there was sound... I'm laughing at the Pirate Gear boy who said, these games all look like real winners so far, by the way. There was... Either you can get sound through the cassette, which is what this one is doing, and the emulator is actually able to detect that and use it. The other way was it said, put your computer to your radio, and it would try to use it like RF interference to make sound on the radio. Unfortunately, that's not supported by any of the emulators, so if you want, if that's the way the game works, then you're out of luck. All right, I want to just see if I want to let the time run out and just see what happens if it says like you win, you lose, you suck. And there's no way I can get in there anymore. I don't even know how it was supposed to get in anymore. It's like totally blocked off. I mean, honestly, this game is pretty stupid. Every time you bounce off something, the time goes a little slower, too, I noticed. I'm just letting it go. I'm going to let it go somewhere else. That's more quiet. I mean, this is imagine you're playing hockey, and, if you miss a shot on the goal, then it puts, a barrier in front of the goal so you can never hit it ever again. That's essentially what this game is. And also imagine hockey where when you, try to, change direction, you're, incredibly delayed. Yeah, Pirate Gear Boy, I'm sure that's the case. Oh my god, that's terrible. Alright, well, that was Bounce. We got one more game on this thing. It's Psycho. Maybe Psycho could redeem the collection for this month. There definitely were some good ones in previous streams that we played on CLOAD, but this is not one of them so far. Let's see how Psycho is. Stars Magazine, I think there was an out 255 come on to output a short crackle. Lots of crackles per second, you get a buzz noise. Is that on the radio you're talking about? But yeah, I could do random stuff. The other thing I do sometimes is if I have games that I've got acquired somehow and I don't want them and I want to get rid of them, I'll probably try to play them one time and stream them just to make sure before I get rid of them. So an example of that was that game, the hover thing from Accolade, Hover Force, whatever the hell it was called, that I played a few months ago. That I thought would be a bad game, and it really did suck big time. Oh, that's the cassette output. Got it. Yeah, so sometimes I'll play games like that just for the heck of it. In October, I was trying to stay in a horror theme, so I played a bunch of horror type games. But
I'm sure it's better than the Wavy Tube Man Chronicles.
I played this game, Wavy Tube Man Chronicles, one time, which was basically Trauma, the guys who made this Toxic Avenger. All right, what the hell is this? Psycho 1.0. This program is driven by 4 values: X 1 to 127, Y 1 to 47, type. What? Type 0 to 6, 7. Speed. What the hell does this mean? Checksum. This is 82. This is good. Once you press enter, I'll have complete control of your computer. You must press the reset button to return to basic. Are you ready? I mean, that's just enter, right? Enter max X value. I don't know. 200. That's not good. 100. Enter max Y value. 50.
Oh, that's aptly named because the controls are kind of psycho.
Enter type. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is, Gamers Grotto. Their speed 3. Oh, it's like a kaleidoscope. Except it doesn't erase itself ever. This is like that game, what's that game called? Polybius? That's what this is, Polybius. It's like you watch this, you're like, I'm losing my mind. Alright, this freaking sucks. Alright, so basically...
Except in Polybius, you actually could play the game.
Pirate Gear Voices, I wonder how Hitchcock would feel about this. So basically, the best thing on this tape was Motorcycle. Because Fuel's terrible, How Far was terrible, Bounce was second best but pretty terrible, Psycho was terrible, Motorcycle was the best one and it also sucked, so this whole tape is a bust. So let's see if this $3.50 tape can compare to this commercial tape for $6.95. I'll load up this one now. Insert cassette tape. And we will see what we see with the commercial tape. Let's reset the whole thing. Hard reset. CLOAD. There we go. So this is gonna be the last game for this stream, and it may not take very long. This is probably gonna be a relatively short stream. So like I said, I probably will come on after this again and do another stream with 3 and 3. I just like to break it up because for like indexing purposes, this is a TRS-80 stream. We'll do another stream afterwards, which will be a adventure stream, or it's really a Mac game, but pretty cool puzzle game. So if anybody hasn't seen that, come back and check it out because it's pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to say, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Please hit the like button. Please hit this notification button if you are subscribed to make sure you get notified. Obviously, the Pirate Game Boy 12 has a notification button to hit because he or she always seems to show up like right at the right time, right before I even start the stream. So that's pretty impressive. Hey, Always Asleep, how's it going? I was talking smack about Hover Force. That game was terrible, remember? Remember that chief or something that you're supposed to report to? You're like, hey, chief, and he's like... I mean, that game was like the weirdest game I've played in a long time, and it sucked so bad. Man, it was terrible. So I have no qualms about bad-mouthing Hover Force. Gamers Grotto, do you want to connect to me on Parsec? So we can play this game 2 players. I think you got to connect. Hover Force.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Hover Force is a television game. This is Pirate Gear Boy 12. Well, maybe so, but we're talking about the DOS game in Teleforce. All right, so ready, run. Look at that professional screen. Look at that professional screen. We got Programma software. Do I need instructions? Yes. Tank, search and capture. The object of the game is to collect as many points as possible before time runs out. A number will appear on the playing field at a random location. The player drives his tank over the number and will have his score increased by the value of that number. Players are called black and white, and their tanks look like this. So basically black has a little black dot on it. Aside from that, it's white. But okay, that's fine. Players control the tank by means of 6 keys as shown. Black ASD, white JKL. These keys are in 2 groups each side of the keyboard. Really? I didn't know that. The outer keys to each group are for turning. Press enter for demo. Fancy commercial game. We got a demo. Look, pressing A turns black counterclockwise. Pressing, J turns white counterclockwise. Similarly, the D and L keys rotate the tanks clockwise. The S and K keys, the middle keys each group, will move the tanks forward. Notice that each tank leaves a trail behind it as it travels. Press enter. Look at that. He's pressing S and it's making him go forward. White's pressing K and making him go forward. Some final notes. You cannot travel through any solid white barriers, such as the one your tanks are facing when the game starts, or the walls of the playing field. As the game progresses, the numbers become harder to find among the letters. There's always a number out there. If a number is hard to see, maybe a 3 or an 8 hiding in the tracks left by the black tank. Good luck. So Gamers Grotto has joined this so we can play 2 players. Because with 1 player, this is basically ridiculous. Gamers Grotto, can you test and see if your thing is working? Can you see? Can you use? You're on the left, the top left tank using ASD, and I'll be the bottom tank using JKL. Can you? Is it working for you? Oh, I press enter to begin. I'm sorry. There it goes. All right. So we're both in playing the game. So basically, this is a non-violent tank game. Yeah, there's Stars Mason. There's no fire button. No, there isn't. All you gotta do is collect numbers. That's how you hurt the guy, by getting numbers. So right now, I have... Get this off the screen. There we go. Right now I have 6 points, and Gamers Grotto has 0. And I got that 5 before he did 2. And by the way, you think there's some input lag here, but there really isn't too much input lag. It's just a matter of skill. So it's like combat of the 2600, except instead of actually shooting people, you get letters and you get numbers. Sorry, that kills them. There's a 4 right next to you, Gamers Grotto. It's right to your right. You see that? See if you can pick it up.
Gee, let's invite a modern gamer into this stream to play this tank game that he knows nothing about.
That's no excuses. Come on. Oh, an 8. Yum, an 8. Evil Miera, fire. Hey, how's it going? There's no firing in this game. This is a intelligent man's tank game. The tanks here get numbers, and that's how you hurt the other tanks. There you go. There's some strategy involved here too. So if you may want to let the other guy get a low number, so you can be prepared to get the high number for yourself. See, there's a 6 right there that he's looking at. There you go. And there's an 8 there. Get that freaking 8! No! Yes, I got it! See, while he turns around, I'm already... No! There we go. We're eating that 9 up. There's a 2. You want my scraps? You can have the 2, Gamers Grotto. Take my scraps. If you don't hurry up, I'll get it myself, though. It is a little bit hard to control. You have to sort of hold the buttons down a little bit. If you just press the button, it doesn't really do anything sometimes. But you gotta hold it down, I noticed. But yeah, the pants is being beaten off of the Gamers Grotto.
Yeah, I find I always have to hold it down.
Yeah, it does take some getting used to, so we can definitely play a rematch after this. And it's not so hard to see. They make it as if, it's so hard to freaking find the numbers. But it's not that hard. This is a massacre here. There's a juicy number 8. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh, I messed up! You see, the problem, the fact that you have to hold down the keyboard is actually a problem. It means that, sometimes you don't turn. You can't really turn on a dime in this game, honestly. That's the problem with it. That's what makes it hard. I'm used to much better tank controls than this. And they say tank controls are usually bad, but... And I can't block him off, so he's got that one. I couldn't do anything about it. See, there you go, Gamers Grotto. You're getting the hang of it.
Yeah. I find that there's a bit of a delay on my end, possibly. I don't know.
Well, we tested this out before. I don't think there's really a delay. I think it's just a matter of you're not holding down the keys effectively. You gotta remember to hold the keys down. I mean, sucking is probably more likely. We could be nice and say there's a delay. So I'll spot you 50 points for the delay. Only a few seconds left. The Stars Man, he says he would have played this with his brother. I'll just stay here and just delay the game until it's over. I'm winning. Come on, you sit there. You finally decide to take something. I am victorious! Starsman says, I would have played this with my brother back in the day. It looks pretty good. Well, this is a commercial tape, so...
Gee, I wonder who won.
We'll try. We'll do a rematch. But yeah, this is a commercial tape. It only costs $7, but it definitely is a little better game than all the crap we played on the CLOAD Magazine today. So I don't know. I mean, I definitely give this one the edge. But let's try again. You ready, Gamers Grotto? I'll let you till you're going, and go for it. There you go. We're off to the races. It's like guys are like little horses. Oh, there's a big 9. It really is hard to turn, honestly.
I'm not sure if my tank was bought at a discount store or something, but it seems to turn a lot slower than yours.
I'm sure that's what it is. Well, it is on my computer, so if there's any lag, obviously the lag is coming from, you'd be the sufferer of the lag, not me. So let's be fair and assume there probably is a little bit of lag. But the fact that you can't get something right next to you like that is pretty pathetic. There can't be that much lag. I think really you're just not used to the keyboard controls is the problem. What do you guys think about this game? Other people here in the chat. I think the tracks are only just to make it so hard to see the numbers. I think that's all it's actually for, Stars Manny. That's the only thing I can think of. I think I'll take a little break. Yeah. This game is pretty easy, actually.
Are you just doing this to taunt me?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I'm not a very nice player. Oh, come on, man. Come on, you gotta turn 2 directions. Your tank doesn't only turn one way. Do you like to make like 3 lefts to go around, the block instead of making 1 right? I was just lucky to start off right next to me there. I'm getting lucky with the placement of the numbers a little bit. Pirate Gear Boy says it seems better than some pirate original Famiclone games I've played before. Well, that's good. When you get hit, it like purposely messes up your orientation. I noticed. I'm going for another 100-point game here. I got those big numbers. What happened? Why did you spin around if you got the 1? Did you see that? You got the 1 and then you spun around? That didn't make any sense. Did I get points for that 1?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, I spun around with the 1. Could you imagine these tanks in real life? Every time they get hit, they just spin around like crazy.
Not really. I don't think I can imagine it. Stars May says I'd like to see a 3D version of this. Oh, it was a big 9. I can't back up either, so you gotta turn around all the way. You get like numbers that are behind you. Oops. You keep turning the wrong way. That's why you're losing. It's not because you're delayed. It's because you can't figure out the controls. That's the funny part. It's like literally you're used to a joystick. If this was a joystick, I'm sure you would do much better. But I've like played these types of games for a long time. I'm used to the keyboard controls. That's why I'm kicking your butt. That's literally the reason. But I appreciate Gamers Grotto you being here and being such a good sport, because I would not be able to play the game at all without a second player. So it's really appreciative that you joined here. And I guess I'll say it again, if you guys are not subscribed to the Gamers Grotto's channel, please go ahead and subscribe to it, because he does a lot of very cool stuff. And he also streams during the day when most people are working. So, this way, if you want to like do something else instead of working or like have something on in the background, that's what I usually do if I don't have meetings. Just check out his channel because he got some good games in these streams. And and he has also a crazy roommate who like talks sometimes on his streams.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix my schedule there so that I can stream later too.
He also has a crazy roommate who joins his stream sometimes and says like ridiculous things. So it's definitely worth seeing. All right, well, this looks like it was a complete and utter embarrassing beatdown by Stu's Game Reviews over the Gamer's Grotto. So next time we'll have to find a game which is more the Gamer's Grotto speed. Something probably like this one, which he recommended to me to get.
Just come on, take it, Captain.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for this stream. I'm not sure, but I likely will do another one in a little bit, a few minutes maybe, to continue 3 and 3. It depends. Unless my wife convinces me to go to bed, which we'll see what happens. But meantime, thanks everyone who was here so far. Thank you very much to my guest, the Gamer's Grotto, for being here and help me demonstrate this game. It's not a game I would buy today. I mean, I did obviously, but I wouldn't buy it like to play. I got it for very cheap. It's sort of just a relic. It's cool, but it does not hold up obviously today. It's fun maybe for a little bit, but it really does not hold up. There's better games for the TRS-80 out there that I would recommend. But worth playing, and probably the only stream of this on the internet. So
it's definitely a game to torture your mortal enemies with.
Good game to torture your mortal enemies or your friends with. I'm glad I did it for posterity. So thanks everyone else who was here: Stars Manny, Pirate Gamer Boy, Evil Miera, Always Asleep, Matt who was here. I'm not sure if he's still here. And whoever's watching after the fact or now, remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Remember to hit like and hit the notification button, all that stuff, and tell your friends that we do crazy old games on this channel. If they want to see what real gamers are like, what real gamers used to do in the 70s, they got to subscribe to this channel. So thanks again, everybody. Peace out, and have a good evening, and hopefully be back a little bit later. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.